Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to another out of this world story from Mr. Fictionality. Escape to Wakanda. While in Shawshank Prison, Andy Dufresne finds an old map that shows a mysterious place, according to legend, hidden in the depths of Wakanda. The damp, musty air of Shawshank Prison clung to Andy Dufresne like a second skin. 20 years. 20 years of relentless gray, of the constant clang of metal, the hushed whispers of despair. He had endured it all, clinging to a flicker of hope, a belief that one day he would be free. But hope, like a fragile bird, often threatened to take flight, leaving him with nothing but the hollow echo of its wings. Then a spark, a glint of possibility in the darkest corner of his despair. While meticulously chipping away at the wall in his cell, a hidden compartment revealed itself, a weathered, leather-bound book. Inside, amidst yellowed pages and intricate sketches, he found it, a map. Not just any map, but an ancient one, depicting a hidden land shrouded in myth and legend, Wakanda. The legend spoke of a place beyond the reach of humankind, a nation nestled within a vibrant, hidden valley, gifted with a rare metal called vibranium, a substance with extraordinary properties. The thought of a place like that, a land untouched by the harsh realities of his world, ignited a fire within Andy's soul. It was a chance, a whisper of freedom in the deafening silence of his imprisonment. His heart pounded with a newfound urgency. This map, this hidden world, was his chance to break free from the chains of Shawshank, his chance to breathe fresh air and feel the sun on his skin again. But he knew he couldn't do this alone. The unexpected break. The opportunity presented itself in the form of Zakechi, a man whose eyes held the weight of a harsh past and the quiet resilience of a warrior. Zakechi, an African man imprisoned for a crime he claimed he didn't commit, had endured the same brutal realities as Andy. Yet he carried himself with a quiet dignity that stirred something deep within Andy's soul. Their shared experiences formed an unlikely bond, a fragile thread of kinship in the heart of darkness. Zakechi, it turned out, was from a place strikingly similar to the one depicted on the map. He spoke of his ancestral homeland, of a hidden nation protected by ancient rituals and guarded by warriors known as the Dora Milaje. His words painted vivid images of lush landscapes, advanced technology, and a vibrancy that seemed impossibly distant from the grim reality of Shawshank. He spoke of Wakanda, a word that resonated with Andy's newfound hope. An unusual alliance. Vibranium, Zakechi whispered one night, his voice hushed as if afraid to break the spell of the words. It's the lifeblood of Wakanda, a metal unlike any other. The tales Zakechi wove about his homeland, its advanced technology, its hidden valley shielded by a mystical force field, fueled Andy's determination. He saw in it not just escape, but a chance for a new life, a chance to use his skills and intellect to contribute to a society that valued knowledge and honor. Zakechi, sensing Andy's passion, offered his help. The pair began to meticulously formulate a plan, their shared dream of freedom pushing them forward. Andy, with his sharp mind and a talent for observation, started to piece together the puzzle of Shawshank. He studied the guards, their routines, their weaknesses. He collected information like a meticulous scholar, gleaning insights into the corrupt officials who ran the prison and their ties to a network of international criminals. The prison's infrastructure, meticulously designed to ensure confinement, became a challenge to Andy's intellect. He began to see the prison walls not as barriers, but as a complex system that could be deciphered, exploited. Inspired by the legend of Wakanda's hidden exit, Andy proposed a radical idea: to dig an underground tunnel, following the ancient map's directions, hoping it would lead them to the legendary exit. It was a risky undertaking, requiring stealth, precision, and incredible resilience. Yet, the prospect of escaping Shawshank and arriving in Wakanda, a land of untold possibilities, spurred them on. The power of information. The tunnel digging was grueling work, done in secret, under the cover of darkness. Andy, with his relentless determination, discovered hidden resources, using his knowledge of the prison's design to procure necessary tools. Zakechi, With his raw physical strength and understanding of the terrain, tirelessly dug and shoveled, their combined efforts forming a testament to their newfound friendship. As they dug, Andy's intelligence gathering continued. He discovered a network of corrupt officials, led by the ruthless warden Samuel Norton, who were involved in a sinister plan to exploit Wakanda's resources. The information he gathered was crucial, revealing how the criminals intended to use Wakanda's vibranium to fuel their operations, leading to devastating consequences for the nation. The urgency of their escape grew. They had to reach Wakanda before the criminals could execute their plans. The legend of the hidden exit wasn't just a myth. It was a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. They had to reach Wakanda, and they had to warn them. The escape plan was set in motion. The tunnel, painstakingly crafted, was nearing completion. But their secret was not as secure as they hoped. A venomous whisper of their ambition had reached the ears of the prison officials, a betrayal by an unlikely source. It was only a matter of time before the guards were alerted. The night of their escape was fraught with tension. The air was thick with anticipation, the darkness outside a promise of freedom or a trap. As they slipped through the newly completed tunnel, the echoes of their shovels replaced by the pounding of their own hearts, the first rays of dawn pierced through the darkness, signaling the beginning of their desperate fight for freedom. The escape equipment and the chase. The tunnel led them out of the prison grounds and into the unforgiving wilderness. The thrill of escape was quickly overshadowed by the reality of their situation. They were pursued. The guards, alerted by their informant, were hot on their trail. The forest became their battlefield. The sounds of pursuing sirens a chilling soundtrack to their escape. Andy and Zakechi, relying on their wits and shared determination, fought their way through the dense undergrowth. Andy's knowledge of the terrain and Zakechi's natural agility were their only defenses against the relentless pursuit. Each step was a fight, each breath a testament to their unyielding will. Finally, they reached the edge of the forest where, according to legend, the tunnel was supposed to lead them to Wakanda. They took a deep breath, hoping for the legendary realm to open up before them. And it did. A shimmering, otherworldly portal, a gateway to a new world, shimmered before their eyes. As they stepped through, a sense of bewilderment washed over them. They had escaped Shawshank, but their journey was far from over. Before them stretched a landscape unlike anything they had ever imagined. A vibrant tapestry of colors, a land pulsating with a life force that was both awe-inspiring and slightly terrifying. They found themselves in a hidden valley, surrounded by towering trees and shimmering waterfalls. The air was clean, the sounds of nature a symphony to their ears. This was Wakanda, but their arrival was far from serene. They soon learned of the impending threat that loomed over the nation. An enemy, driven by greed and a desire for vibranium, was preparing to invade. The news shocked them. Their escape had landed them right in the middle of a brewing war. Word of their strange arrival and the legend circling their entry into Wakanda reached the ears of T'Challa, the Black Panther. Intrigued by their story, particularly by the mention of spirits of the savannah and the seeming alignment of some with India, he decided to learn more about these strangers. He sent his warriors to meet them, to assess the situation and their intentions. Andy, seeing the opportunity to explain his situation, detailed the impending threat, the corrupt officials, and the international criminals seeking to exploit Wakanda's resources. T'Challa, initially skeptical, listened intently, his sharp mind processing the information with a warrior's intuition. Andy's knowledge of the enemy's tactics, gleaned from his time in Shawshank, was a valuable asset. He explained the intricate workings of the criminals' plans, outlining their weaknesses and the strategies they could employ to defend their nation. T'Challa, recognizing the value of Andy's knowledge, saw that while his arrival was unique, he was not a threat. In fact, he was potentially a key to their defense. He invited India, as he now learned Andy's Wakandan name was translating to, and Zakechi into the city, offering them shelter and a chance to contribute to the defense of their land. The dilemma now rested on Andy and Zakechi's shoulders. Would they reveal their true identities, their past as prisoners? Or would they use their skills to help the Wakandans fight the enemy, perhaps forging a new life in a land that had offered them sanctuary? The Wakandans, initially hesitant, were swayed by India's intellect and Zakechi's fierce loyalty. India taught the Wakandan warriors the tricks he'd learned in Shawshank: how to bypass security systems, how to utilize the environment to their advantage, how to use their own ingenuity to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. His ability to analyze and anticipate the enemy's moves proved invaluable. He showed them how to build rudimentary tools using readily available resources, teaching them the value of creative problem-solving. The Wakandan warriors, known for their physical prowess and martial arts skills, were surprised by the effectiveness of his unorthodox techniques. The bond of friendship, forged in the crucible of Shawshank, found new strength in the heart of Wakanda. Zakechi, initially wary of the alien technology and culture, embraced the Wakandan way of life. He honed his skills and became a fierce protector of his new homeland. The battle for Wakanda was imminent. As the enemy forces closed in, their advanced technology threatening to overwhelm the Wakandan defenses, Andy devised a plan. He used his knowledge of the enemy's tactics, combined with the Wakandan warriors' agility and strength, to create a multi-pronged attack. It was a daring strategy, relying on speed and deception. The Wakandan warriors, trained in India's methods, moved with agility and precision, attacking the enemy's flanks and disrupting their communication networks. The enemy, caught off guard by this unforeseen shift, faltered. The final battle was a clash of worlds. The Wakandan warriors, equipped with vibranium weaponry and guided by India's strategic insights, confronted the enemy head-on. T'Challa, donning the Black Panther suit, led the charge, his movements a blur of energy and power. India, fighting alongside them, applied the simple, yet effective tactics he'd learned in Shawshank. The outcome of the battle hung in the balance. Yet, with every passing moment, the tide began to turn. The enemy, unprepared for the resilience of the Wakandans and the cunning of India, found themselves on the defensive. India, a former prisoner, now a symbol of hope and freedom, fought with a newfound purpose, defending not just himself, but the entire nation. In the end, the enemy was defeated. The corrupt officials, their dreams of controlling Wakanda shattered, were apprehended. The battle had been won, but not without sacrifice. The experience transformed both India and Wakanda. India's journey, from a prisoner of Shawshank to a defender of Wakanda, was a testament to the power of hope and the ability to find purpose even in the darkest of circumstances. His unwavering spirit and strategic mind had not only saved Wakanda, but had forever altered the course of its history. The nation embraced India as a hero, a symbol of resilience and hope. He became an advisor to T'Challa, sharing his knowledge and experiences. They created a new chapter in Wakanda's history, one marked by collaboration and innovation. T'Challa, recognizing the value of Andy's experiences, became a guide to a new life for India, ensuring that he would never again have to experience the despair of imprisonment. India remained connected to Shawshank, using his newly found influence to advocate for prison reform and foster hope in the hearts of those who were still trapped in the darkness. Legacy of hope. India's story became a legend in both worlds. The prisoner who escaped to a hidden land and became a defender of its people. He proved that hope and freedom can open doors even in the darkest of circumstances. He showed that the pain of experience could be transformed into a force for good, a testament to the indomitable human spirit. India's legacy was a beacon of hope, a reminder that even the darkest of prisons cannot contain the human spirit. His life, a fusion of two worlds, became a symbol of the power of friendship, courage, and unwavering determination. He forever changed the landscape of Wakanda, instilling within its people a new understanding of the importance of knowledge, ingenuity, and collaboration. And in the annals of Shawshank, Andy Dufresne's name became whispered in reverence as the man who dared to dream beyond the prison walls, a whisper of freedom that lingered long after his escape. Join us today on Mr. Fictionality. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss our next video. See you soon.